February a year ago, we thought we were going to be renewing our lease over on Fifth Avenue. And we got in touch with our landlord and said, you know, we like this area, we like where it is in proximity to the train station and all that good stuff. We'd like to talk to you about sort of remodeling that old space, or better yet, if he had space in the building, we would build out something new on Fifth Avenue and stay over there. And after we notified him, he notified us that that wasn't an option. The building was full. As a matter of fact, he'd been meaning to tell us he had leased the entire floor to another firm. So, you know, sometimes out of a bad thing comes a good thing. And that was certainly something we were not anticipating. We frankly didn't want to spend the money to get into a new office. It just wasn't the right time. But we had to move, so we started a process just about a year ago, a little more than a year ago. Looking at space, we looked and looked and looked, and we got down to a space that was next door to a nail salon over by the Empire State Building that was available. We was quick to move into. Sherry loved it. She said I could get my nails done downstairs.
She was thinking about parties.
But I think we all looked at it and said, this is you know, we're just settling to be here. We're going to be in this space a long time. And we weren't going to be able to do anything cool and fun with this space. So we passed on it. We kept looking. And as you remember, we were homeless for a while last year so that we could get in the right space. So here we are today through the efforts of Sherry and the efforts of Peggy, who helped create those cool wall hangings, among other things in the space. And most importantly, our friend Mike Stark back there, who took a piece of paper one day, maybe it was a napkin. I think it was a napkin, and I showed him the space and I said, how can we lay it out? And in like 15 minutes, you know, he said, how does this look? And I remember going home that night to Peggy and I said, you know, the proportions of this are just perfect. So, so then we started down the path with the negotiations, and that was pretty smooth. This is a great building for us to be in, great landlord. You know, Mike got to work right away. We wanted to make sure that all the products that went on the floor here were products that were StarNet products, and they are. This was last year's Neocon winner, Art Media by Milliken. So everything's on the floor are things that represent our good partners. And I don't know exactly how long we've been in now, but I think we're 99.9% done at this point. In the last couple of days, we've been putting final touches on it. But I need to just say to the folks that work out of this office, many of you who are here, James and George and Bernard and Kevin sometimes, and Rob Shannon a couple days a week, and Mark Arbogast, and even Peter comes down here now and again. You guys have been great in terms of keeping the space looking good, keeping it, and Ed Mafia, sorry, well, you're back there, Ed.
I got you back, Andy. I'm just watching you back.
Got your six, baby. Got your six, you know.
You guys have done a great job in living up to what we hoped you'd live up to, and that is keep this very clean space looking neat and clean. So, you know, here's to Mike, Peggy, and Sherry, and the rest of you for doing your job. Cheers.
Nice job.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice work.
Cheers.
And I should also just say about Mike Stark, we were so pleased with the work he did here. We've had him do the space planning for us in Westchester. He's been really instrumental in that. And again, his vision, you know, his vision is, you know, is very unique, and I think he anticipates our needs and our wants very well without, you know, me having to write a lot of memos, which I appreciate. And last but not least, the photographer here, who always does a great job of getting the word out on our parties. This is a selfie. She always gets the word out on our parties. Katerina, you know, let people know we were moving, let people know where we were moving to, and let people know about this party tonight. So, Kat, here's to you, and here's to the rest of the gang. Cheers.
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 Thank you, Randy.
Thank you. My pleasure.